Welcome to part 5 of this Warmachine Hordes battle report featuring Trollbloods versus Mercenaries. We're on to Trollbloods turn 5. This is our longest game ever. So we start off by removing Janessa's wall since she's no longer in the land of the living, and leech as much fury from the Impaler as we can. I don't have to worry about that Surefoot spell anymore since the Axer's gone. So I had to do a threshold check on the Impaler and managed to pass that. And a little bit of shaky cam there. Now the Fell Caller is going to move up, do his Revel call, which removes the Shaken from the Crow Warriors, and the one Crow Warrior is going to move up, gets a backstrike attack, so he manages to hit, and for the damage, gets 3, so he's unable, even on a backstrike, can't do any damage against that one Halberdier. And next up the other one attacks, and he successfully cracks his armor, so that'll take care of that last of that squad. Next up, the Impaler. The Impaler 1's going to move up, and he's going to fire against Roshanet. Now he's using Fury to boost that. He does get another critical hit, so he's thrown back, slammed back 2 inches, which still manages to hit Magnus, so managed to knock down both Roshanet and Magnus again this turn. Been quite lucky. Hasn't really helped me, but I managed to do it. Now boost the damage and against Roshanet, and he gets 5 points of damage there. Next up, the second Impaler is going to come up, try the same thing on the Mangler. He boosts the hit roll, just a standard hit, and fails to actually. Oh, he hits, but and then for the damage roll, we didn't capture it, but I believe he did about 2 or 3 points of damage. And now Madrick is running up, or moving up, and he's going to cast Surefoot on himself, giving everyone that 3-inch defense bubble. So, Mercenaries, turn 5. Ben starts off by allocating focus, 3 to the Mangler, 2 to Rossanet, and 1 to the Vanguard, and then uses a focus to shake off the knockdown on the Mangler. Next up, Rossanet's going to target the Impaler, winds up missing, and then doing the scatter, and winds up doing 6 points of damage to the Mangler, and then an additional 3 points of damage to Madrick as well. Next up, the Mangler is going to come in and attack the first Impaler. He hits, and he boosts the second attack and winds up doing 13 points of damage, which is enough to kill the Impaler. He's got Thresher, so he gets another attack, and with Iron Aggression he gets that extra charge die, so he winds up doing 9 points of damage. He uses a focus to buy another attack, winds up hitting, cracking the armor again, and he winds up killing... Oh, didn't quite kill the Impaler, left that second one almost there. And then the Vanguard moves up into the Crow Warriors, attacks the first one, cracks the armor, and we'll see if we can make the tough roll, which I fail, so the one's gone. And then the second warrior, he attacks and fails to hit. So now he's giving up his action to move, and that brings us to the end of turn 5. So Ben's been able to whittle down a lot of my trolls, got rid of a couple of the light war beasts, so don't have much left. Ben's still got the majority of his group with nothing being completely wiped out. So we'll move on to Trollbloods turn 6. So I'll start off by leeching the fury left on the Impaler. Now I did leave some on there, so I had to make a threshold check, which I passed. Then I had to do a leadership check on the Crow Warriors, which they passed. Now the Impaler is going to try to hit the Mangler, and he fails to hit. He buys another attack. Actually, no, I guess I did hit, and I boost, and managed to do, it looks like 6 points of damage. And this is pretty much where the battery of the camera died off. So at this point, there wasn't much left for the trolls to do. My plan, and we started this, I basically moved Madrick up, tried to throw his axe at the move around the Mauler. I took a free strike hit but didn't do any damage, and tried to throw my axe at Magnus, hoping to do enough damage. I had forgotten that the repeated throws on the axe is only if you box or destroy a character, which I didn't do. So at the end we realized I'd left my Warcaster, left Madrick right in the open where 3 different jacks could come in and pulverize him, so we called it a game. So we had to call that didn't have to call it. It was obvious that it was a Mercenaries victory. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out the Rules You Got Wrong video. It should be available about a week after this one goes live. It'll have all the comments and rule correction suggestions from everyone over the 5 videos in this series, and any other bits we decide to throw in there. So once again, thank you for watching. Any additional comments, suggestions, corrections, throw them below, and we'll get them ready for the Rules You Got Wrong video, and look forward to more. I look forward to making more battle reports in the next little while. The Steamroller 2013 book just came out yesterday, so I'll go through that, and Ben and I are going to try to cook up a couple games with that. So look for that in the near future. And once again, thanks for watching, and if you haven't done so already, click on like and subscribe, and we'll keep the videos coming. Thanks, everyone.